Hello sexy beasts! Today we're doing a mukbang. If it's your first time hearing about mukbang, mukbang means eating broadcast in Korean. It's where hosts eat a ridiculous amount of food. And as they eat, they're streaming so they interact with their audience. I hope you could hear my audio quite clearly. If my hair bangs into it or my clothes goes like this, it's gonna make noise, so I'm gonna take this off. And as you can see, this space is very small. It's my closet. I'll give you guys a little tour here. There's a Korean table that folds, and I have my mic. So this is the first time we're doing a mukbang Q&A together. Today we're gonna be eating vegan food, which I got from Veggie Grill. Normally I get the quinoa power salad, but today I ordered the Bombay Bowl. It tastes very Indian and very cozy. And it's one of those dishes that you'd want to eat on a cold day. And today it is pretty cool, so it's perfect. And normally I do not get an appetizer, but one of our viewers was asking me about the... What was it called? I found the comment. Mina, have you tried the Tempura Green Beans at Veggie Grill? I keep meaning to try them every time I go. I've never tried it before either, so I will let you know how it tastes. By the way, I got this appetizer just for you. All right, to prove I didn't eat it yet, there's a sticker. Boop. Peel that off. Revealing the Tempura Green Beans. I'm thinking it was probably crispier when I first got it, but it's been 30 minutes ago since I picked these guys up, so it's probably not as crispy. However, if you want to hear a detailed sound, I know what some of you guys are thinking. Oh, Mina, you're so rude, eating with your mouth open and giving us all your sounds. Actually, one of the traditional things that hosts do in a mukbang is they get close to the mic, or they have a mic that captures the sound of the eating. So in honor of the tradition, I will do just that. It's actually pretty good. You get a slight taste of lemon when it comes to the sauce. You guys know where I'm going to answer your questions in just a bit, but good stuff. This is ranchy. It comes with the lemon. It looks like it's been grilled. So you can sprinkle that on. Beware, if you're sprinkling on too early, it's definitely lose crispiness. So it's got lemon, green bean, tempura stuff. By the way, guys, this is on the seasonal menu. So get in while you can. It's not like super like flavorful, but man, it's addicting. I mean, the sauce makes it more flavorful, right? I'm going to reveal to you the Bombay Bowl in just a bit. I have these two friends with me today. They're going to be helping me out. They're vintage, and I got them at a flea market. If you look at the fork, it has like an upside down cross. Well, now it's not upside down, but if you turn it back this way, it's an upside down cross right there. Super cool. If you see the details, there's flowers, and there's even flowers on the back. And this spoon, I really like it because it has like this V-shape top. Has a pretty hot silhouette as well. All right. Now, I'm going to show you the Bombay Bowl. Oh, it's really cramped in here. I have to sit kind of sideways because my legs won't fit through this area. All right, I reveal to you the Bombay. If I can open it. The Bombay Bowl. We have cauliflower, carrots, almonds that are raw, kale, there's white beans, I forget the name of it, quinoa, red onion right here, I think it's zucchini, one napkin. Maybe I should brought another napkin. Those white beans is a cannellini beans. Oh, and there's also cilantro, coconut milk, hemp seeds. We're gonna look up your questions, you guys. A couple days ago, I put up the K-pop dance party video, and that's where I first asked if you guys have any questions, please write them in the comment section below. So Okay, I'm gonna bring those questions up. She films in a closet? Yes. Have you been to Korea? If you have, what is your favorite place to go when you are there? I've been to Korea 7 times. Maybe you didn't watch my Sweet and Tasty TV channel yet. I've made a lot of travel vlogs there. How do the hosts eat and talk at the same time? I mean, this is gonna get real messy, you guys. It's spicy, but it's so tasty. And if you ever go to Veggie Grill and you're a carnivore or omnivore, what do you want to call yourself? You will forget the fact that there's no meat in this. It's that delicious. If you have been to Korea, what is your favorite place to go when you're there? I don't like very touristy places or very crowded places. However, I do like Insadong very much. There's so many tea houses in Insadong, as well as restaurants that serve Buddhist temple cuisine. And I just want to clarify for those of you, if it's the first time you're watching my video, I'm not vegan, but I love vegan food. Just making that clear. I don't want you guys to get a heart attack later on when you see me eating meat. Harmony Rose asks, Q&A question. Mina, what is your favorite color? And why is it your favorite color? My favorite color used to be carrot. But these days, my favorite color is cauliflower. Frisco Talk asks, which song do you like to dance to the most while you're eating? It can't be anything too exciting because the food is not going to go down. The food's going to go up and down, up and down. The food's going to be excited. This cauliflower is going to be jumping right here. It's like, I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down. I'm going to be hanging out right here and dancing right here. I would say if I have to dance and eat at the same time, something classical. I listen to classical music every day. It makes me feel at peace and it makes me feel fancy. Does it make you feel fancy? Neha Sharma asks, hi Mina, would you like to visit India? Yes! Someone told me that you can't see India in 1 week. It's a big country and there's so many different cities and so many different types of food. North Indian food and South Indian food is very different. Either the North or South Indian food, it tends to be more bolder and spicier. Just like in Korea. If you go to the southern part of Korea, the food tends to be more spicier, more bold, more salty. If I were to go to India, I will go there for like 30 days, maybe even 2 months. And like each city I would want to spend at least 1 week at. I guess I should take a bite of this cauliflower. Karim Soto asks, can you tell us your proudest moment to this day? I can't quite recall the most proud moment of all my life. However, I do get proud when I take risks and I go head on with challenges and I test myself. And every time I do that, I grow. Although there is going to be a little bit of stress sometimes, but because I took that leap of faith, that's when I am proud. By the way, I'm drinking water from a measuring cup. Cal Pico asks, Mina, do you have 남자친구? Do you think a girl who uses ranch as lipstick has a 남자친구? Tasty lips to kiss, I suppose. Next Monday, I'm going to start doing job interviews for anyone who wants to be my BF. Mark Schneider, too. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Would you ever head to Japan? Most definitely, yes. I had a layover there before, but I've been meaning to actually go out of the airport and explore. I just didn't have the time or the budget whenever I had a layover in Japan. Me Love Kitty asks, what are some of your favorite ways to eat avocados? I eat avocados every single morning. Who doesn't love guacamole? But, my favorite way is just eating it paired with tomatoes. Supposedly, if you mix tomatoes and avocados together, it creates a good chemistry, a food chemistry, so it's really healthy for you. I mean, what can I say? The tomato and avocado, they're like besties, BFFs. Hiya, Mina, do you have any siblings? An indirect way of answering this is I eat very slow. I heard that people with siblings, they tend to eat faster because they're like competing for the food at the table, or like their sibling might steal food from their plate. But I eat super slow. Like of everyone I know, I'm like one of the slowest people. And when I meet anyone who eats slower than me, I get so amazed because I'm just like, thank you. I feel normal now. Good stuff. I wish I had something crunchy. Because then, it would sound like the perfect orchestra in the mouth. It's probably more enjoyable to hear. Like, all this food here, it's like a mushy sound, right? And some of you guys, I noticed, are asking more than one question. I want to answer as many different people, so I'm going to answer one of each of your questions. I think in the beginning, I did answer someone's 2 questions, but you got lucky. You got lucky. Don't hate on them. They just got lucky. Van Dow asks, do you have any odd or memorable driving memories? My driver's test is in 13 days from today. Please wish me luck. Good luck. The quinoa wants to say something to you. Did you understand what the quinoa said? Well, in Quinoanese, it said, good luck. My most memorable driving experience was when I was living in LA. I think that was like 4 or 5 years ago. It was February, my friend's birthday party in downtown LA. So it was around like 2:30. I was driving back home. I had my windows rolled down. So I'm driving my car and then I stop at a stoplight and then there's a car next to me. They start saying stuff and I'm like, what are they saying? It's a car full of like 4 guys. And they're like, hey, let's hang out. Like, why are you going home already? Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, normally I would have been like, oh, creeps. And I would just go home and be like, weirdos, right? That's kind of like a typical reaction. Like, why are these guys trying to talk to me? I'm just doing my own thing. But I went to hang out with them at a Korean restaurant that's like 24/7 open. And we ate like kimchi fried rice and all kinds of Korean food. It's like westernized Korean food. Cordially, that's the name of the place that we went to. It was like me and these 4 dudes. They're just like 1 or 2 years older than me. At the time, I was kind of a wild person. Well, I kind of have a wild person in me all the time because I'm always open to try new things and I test myself out. And then I became friends with those guys. We hung out every single weekend for like 3 months after we first met. But we don't talk to each other these days, but it was a great memory right there. Calvin Christian asks, would you ever do a show about celebrity scandals and controversies in the K-pop world? Basically, a gossip show. Hashtag coconuts. Oh, I love that. Thank you for hashtagging coconuts in there. I love doing hosting gigs, so I will consider it, but it's certainly not exactly my cup of tea. I would prefer to do travel hosting more than celebrity gossip hosting. All right, I'm gonna go to the Cinco de Mayo fail video that I released a couple days ago and see the questions there. Mike asks, Mina, aren't you tired of posting a video in 2 channels? I'm pretty sure it's a yes. Yes and no to posting every day being tiring. When I started daily vlogging, it actually made me excited for the next day even more. It's certainly challenging because there's a lot of things I need to do between making videos. YouTube is a business and it's hard to depend on YouTube entirely for your income, so I need to do like other things. But because YouTube is taking most of my time now, I think that has been a challenge. But with anything else in life, you just learn to adapt and try to become more efficient, especially if you're chasing after your dreams and like you really want to make things work. So Mike, yes, it can get tiring, but it's also very invigorating because you guys are watching my videos and you guys give me energy. Cheers to that. Ding! Ivan Juarez asks, how come we don't do a food vlog or collab with David So comedy? We both like food. I think everyone likes food. I think you guys will make a good video featuring Mina and Marielle. You should tweet David So, let him know. Oh, my nose is leaking. Why? Turn that knob. 2 people asked me about my dad. Joe Madden asked, we all know the awesome relationship you have with your mom, but how about your dad? 10-10-1 Trick was also asking, where is the dad? Lala XP also asks, how come we never see Papa O? This is a question that I would love to answer, but I don't know if my mom would want me to answer it, so I will keep it unknown for now. In the future, when I feel that it is more appropriate, that's when I'll share with you guys. Usually just this one entree is enough, but I'm gonna finish this tempura. Actually, my mom might want to try it. Let me ask her to come here. 엄마! Can you come here? 오십시오! Mommy, say hello. Hello. It's too small. You have to come here. You have to say it to my mic right here.
Hi, everybody.
You have to come closer.
Hello.
You have to come closer.
Hello. Wow, you are having party here.
My mom is in her pajamas and she brushed her teeth, so she's not gonna try this. And but she just wanted to say hello through the voice. And she's telling me not to eat with my mouth open. Typical mommy-o. She's giving me lady lessons all the time. But mukbang is all about hearing the sound. So in this case, I could eat with my mouth open. Jasmine Fu asks, what is your nationality? I'm Korean by blood, but my mind is American. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? I am biased to anything that has a coconut flavor. I also love it when there are nuts, like pistachio nuts in an ice cream. So I prefer ice cream with a lot of texture in it. Oh, you know what's really good is sea salt caramel ice cream. Anytime you combine sea salt with sweet things, oh my goodness, that's like better than a boyfriend. Sandy asks, so how do you feel about public speaking? You seem very comfortable and natural speaking to others. Some helpful tips would be very much appreciated. Love your videos. Thank you. If I'm well prepared, then I am definitely more confident to speak in front of people. Don't be afraid to be yourself. There's always going to be people who like you and people who don't like you, people who agree with you and people who don't agree with you. So whether you're trying too hard to be someone else or even being yourself, either way, you're gonna get haters and lovers in any case. So you just might as well be yourself. I would say that's my tip for talking in public and talking to anyone in general. Oh, I'm dropping my cauliflower. Oh man, oh my gosh. This quinoa is snowing all over my pants. Andrea Yonghua asks, how can I get out of my body all the fat on my abdomen? And I have a little belly fat as well, but no need to be ashamed of it. You cannot be a belly dancer if you don't have a belly. You gotta have a belly. So if you have a little belly, you could do belly dancing quite beautifully. To get rid of a belly, I would say cut out greasy foods, like, unhealthy stuff, and then work out. Derek11 asks, how many hairs do you have on your head? Lol. Actually, because my head is bigger than most people, I have more hair than most people. I have as many hairs as 2 patches of this fake green grass right here. If you guys can guess how many strands there are in my head, then I will give you a free meal to Veggie Grill. This exact meal right here. It's like that game where you have to guess how many beans are in a jar and then you win a prize. Ivory asks, so you went to Bali 3 years ago? I think I've been subscribed for longer than that. What happened to some of those vlogs? That would have been interesting. I think one of my regrets when I was abroad in Asia is I did not film a lot of things there. I did not take advantage of being in that destination. But I was definitely in the moment and living the moment instead of trying to capture it and see life through a lens. There's pros and cons about making vlogs. If you're not filming, then you're really living the moment and enjoying to the fullest, like with everything, the vibe, like you're just enjoying completely. But the thing is, you might be really enjoying that moment, but you might not remember it even a couple days after that, or maybe years after that, you just forget about that moment. But if you had captured that moment with a camera, you'll recall that moment. So there are pros and cons to vlogging. And I also think I wanted to keep my personal life personal at that time. I was more shy to share more about myself. Next time I go to Bali, I'll definitely film a bunch of vlogs so I can share with you guys. Jung QT Pablo asked, how about fruit and veggie Q&A ones, just like how Ramona Champion did? So this is kind of my response to you. I'm eating vegan food while doing this Q&A. All right, you guys, I still didn't finish eating because I was busy answering your questions. It's 9:40 p.m. right now. Do you guys want more eating sounds? I typically do not like filming myself eating because, the cheeks get all puffy and it's not like the most flattering. But I thought it would be fun to do a mukbang. Kale, it could be so fluffy. I think if you have like a bunch of kale and you like straighten it out on a plane and then you lie down, I think you can make a very comfortable cushion. Since I answered a lot of you guys' questions, my turn to ask you a question. What kind of content would you like to see more on this channel? I have a couple things in mind, but I want to hear your opinion. I'm actually getting quite full. I already am full. Let's squeeze more lemon on those babies. I definitely need another napkin. That one's like totally abused. Oh my, I'm full. I'm so full. Mukbang, you cannot leave the table until you finish your food. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's the kale talking. You want to hear it? The kale wanted me to tell you that it's saying hello. It speaks Kale-glish. I am so full, but how do those mukbang stars eat all that food? I still don't get it, like how they can do it. Right? Almost getting there, yo. Done. Yeah, baby. All right, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces left. Woo, woo, high five. We're almost there. Last one. Woo! It's gonna go swimming. Ew, it looks kind of like a worm. All right, guys. Woo! Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Done. Good job, you guys. Thank you for sitting with me, watching me eat and talk at the same time, and joining me for dinner tonight. Oh man, I'm so full. Woo! I'm gonna go to the gym for sure tomorrow. By the way, guys, someone once asked me, why are some vegans fat? Just because you're vegan doesn't mean you're gonna be skinny. You could be a fat vegan and be a skinny carnivore. If you're vegan and all you eat is sugar, of course you're gonna gain weight. If you want to lose weight, watch your sugar salt intake. There are other factors as well. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you tomorrow.